My name is Christina Grossrieder, and I'm an associate game designer at Hi-Rez Studios.
So, what exactly is your day-to-day in Hi-Rez Studio?
I do lore research, so I help out with the designers and the concept artists and the art director and the environment team if they ever need any help with researching a god. So if they ever come up to me and need something like, hey, we're looking for this god in this pantheon, could you help us out? I'll do research and start my day off like that. Or I can help with voice packs and basically putting stuff into the game, like whatever marketing needs, like bundles and stuff like that.
Do they normally come to you and like, hey, we need this kind of god, or do you sometimes go to them like, this would be really cool if we added this person into the game?
It's mostly them coming to me, but then if I do find a cool god, I kind of say like, hey, how about this one? Is this one cool? So it really goes both ways.
Now, I heard it was a very interesting way how you got your job. Could you kind of, like a brief explanation of where you started with the studio and how you got there?
I started at Hi-Rez Studios as an intern, actually. I found out from my husband that there is a game called Smite coming out, and they're heavily influenced on mythology. So I applied I sent Arizon a LinkedIn message asking him if he needed any interns or anything like that I could help with, help with God-related things. And a month later, I got an email from Todd, and he was like, hey, come in for an interview, and I did. So that's how I got an internship. And from there on, it's been good ever since.
Awesome. So what do you do? I'm going to talk about two specific pantheons, the Greek and the Roman. Obviously, because Romans like to borrow everything from everyone, there's a lot of overlap between them. What do you do to help them stand out as two distinct pantheons?
Tough question. Okay, it really depends. Like for instance, Aphrodite and Venus, they're depicted in Roman and in Greek mythology. They're quite the same, but they're also different. Sometimes they're depicted differently in terms of what they wear or what they're represent. So in terms of telling them apart, I would first just find things books or anything that I have they're specifically Roman, and I go through and look at Venus, try and find anything about Venus that is different than what the Greeks would depict her as or show her as or worship her as. So and then I go from there.
And my last question is, you personally, what pantheon would you like to see come into the game?
Quite a few, actually. I really like them. The Korean or Japanese pantheon would be really cool. Mesopotamian one would be amazing as well. So there are quite a few that could actually work. But yeah, probably Mesopotamian one would be really interesting.